Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Shh. He doesn't know I'm filming this part. So James is going to be leading in on the next video. We're going to make something really magical. You're going to love this 2-ingredient recipe. It's so easy, it's so simple. So I told him about it the other day and I said, I'm going to do a video on this. And he was like, that sounds really good. My boys love it. And I said, do you want to be in the video? And he was like, yeah. And he was like shopping at Aldi for ingredients. And so let's see how this works. Okay, let's go. Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. We're in the kitchen today. I have a special guest going to be cooking some magic up for you. Say hi, honey.
Hello.
Say hi. You ready to learn how to make this yummy dessert?
Of course.
Okay, so I've got this really awesome recipe. It's literally 2 ingredients. We're going to be modifying it just a little bit, but there's only 2 main ingredients that you're going to need. Honey, you're going to be able to get up and make this and make coffee and pamper me with it. It's going to be like breakfast in bed. Now, actually, it doesn't have to be necessarily for breakfast. It can also be a dessert. So if you like anything fall, appley, crumbly, cinnamon rolly, this is it, and it's so easy. Even a bear can make it. Okay, darling, so here's what I'm gonna do. So you're gonna be making this with your pie pan, your pie plate. That's just a glass Pyrex one. So that's standard, no big deal. The next thing that you're going to be using is a full canister of cinnamon rolls. Now, you can buy the grands or you can buy the regular. We just do the regular. Now, remember the other day, we do have the Aldi. You wanted to try the Aldi brand. We haven't tried those yet. So for this, though, we're just going to go with what we know, which is the standard Pillsbury. The next item, which is your second main ingredient, look at this cheat, y'all. We love to get the Stouffer's classic harvest apples. You can buy them for like $2 and some change. It's basically in the frozen vegetable, frozen fruits, freezer dinner type section. They're at every store. We like to buy a couple of these for on hand. They make delicious pies. So instead of actually using, say, a pie filling, this is what you were asking me earlier. How are we going to get all the flavor and all the taste? And I said, well, people will use pie filling, Comstock. You can bake your own apples, but this is going to have the apples in it. It's going to have the juice and all the goodies. So this is really all you really fundamentally need are these 2 items. So that's good. But I also want to say on the side, you might want to have a little bit of butter. And this is optional too. You like the heavy whipping cream, it does good stuff. So he's going to be using the heavy whipping cream. You'll see how that comes in. But again, these are optional. So let's get baking. Okay, honey, so you got to set the oven. You've already got your oven going? Yeah?
Got it going, 350, preheated.
Okay, so the oven is preheated at 350. It is ready to go. So all you got to do, darling, first is go ahead and let's start with the apples. I would take your apples out and you're going to put them in the microwave. If they're frozen, you're going to bake them or cook them in the microwave for 5 minutes. The directions are on the back. No big deal, but we should do that first. Can we cut? Oh, okay, so you don't, okay. So you're not going to, yeah, you're going to remove the film. Can you handle that?
I think so.
I think you can too. That'll be good. Be good. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this away. How is that? Is it melted a lot? Is it really?
It's not completely melted, but it is soft. It's not frozen.
So we might not want to do it for the full 5 minutes because I had it setting out. So maybe for like 4, because it's gonna bake anyway. So since it's already kind of thawed out some, that might be the way to go with that. But 5, it wasn't it 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes. Put it on a plate, baby. Bake it up.
Bake it up.
Bake it up. Okay, so while that's cooking up, you're going to open up your cinnamon rolls, and you're going to take each cinnamon roll, which is, the round ones we always have, the rounded shape, and you're going to cut them into 4 pieces. Awesome. I would just put the icing to the side, let those roll out. All right. So we're just going to take each one of those, baby, and just cut them in like 4 pieces. You can do them a little bit more than that if you want. It doesn't really matter, but standard, I would just go with 4. Okay, so I have a question. This is going to be your preference. Do you want to just spray the pie pan, or do you want to put just a little bit of melted butter on the bottom? What do you think? It's up to you. Either is good.
I think butter.
You want
I
butter?
like butter.
You want butter? Well, then what I would do is stop at the second, and I would go ahead and do a little cutting of the butter and put it in there and go ahead and slide it into the oven, and then let that butter start melting up a little bit, and that way that's doing all the work for you.
How much butter should I cut?
A dab.
A dab.
Yeah. What's it? Perfect. There you go. That's perfect. Just slide it on. Just put it on in there. Okay, good deal. So the butter looks great. I just work it around. Like you said, you could use a baking spray if you want to. You don't necessarily even have to do this depending on what you're working with, but a little bit of butter goes a long way. Okay, he got out his apples and they are ready to go. They are hot.
Okay. Now I take these cut up cinnamon rolls and I put them in the dish.
You put them in the dish, but you need to make sure you put them with the cinnamon side up, just like you do when you're making regular cinnamon rolls. You don't have to, because it's all going to bake together, but that's kind of that. And you just crumble it, just throw it in there. Doesn't even have to be like all cute and geometric like you're making it.
Well, you know.
You're a math man, I know.
Yeah.
I do know. Okay, so we're going to keep doing that. Awesome. Honey, it kind of reminds me of like chemistry, the way he did it.
Looks like a giraffe to me.
Okay. All right, Wild Thing. All you got to do now is kind of mix up your apples, and then you're going to put it right on top, and you put all the juice on there, the whole thing, and just kind of drizzle it all over, and that's all you have to do. No big deal.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to work it over a little bit to make sure that we have some apple topping on all of the cinnamon biscuits.
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
Okay, so that's all you have to do. Simply what you've done. And then you're going to bake it at the 350 for about 25 minutes, okay? Give or take. It might be 23, it might be 28. That's up to you. And then we'll show you what to do with the topping.
I got it.
Okay. What?
25 minutes.
25 minutes.
See how fast I forgot that?
Yes, just go for it. You did good.
All right.
25. Go.
25, start.
So you know that somebody's going to say that I talk too much.
Never.
You should have been the one talking more in the video than...
Well, this is my first time making a video, so
No, it's not.
I don't have a whole lot to say. I'm learning.
You don't...
So she has to talk, or you'd have 20 minutes of nothing. Okay, so what am I going to do with this?
This is simply your topping, your icing that you got with your cinnamon rolls. You are going to put it in the microwave for like 5 to 10 seconds because that's going to be your drizzle. But if you want to make it really, really good, you're going to do that, and then you're going to add about a tablespoon or so, a splash of cream. It could be different types of cream, but we've got heavy whipping cream, so it's just going to be like a whipping nay-nay, and then you're going to pour that all across the top back and forth when it's done, because that's your frosting.
I have a question.
What?
So this,
Yeah?
I put in the microwave.
Yes.
And it gets soft.
Yes.
Do I dump it into a bowl and then add the whipping cream?
Yeah.
Because I can't really add it.
That's what I did, like a little
Okay.
saucer cup thing. Yeah. So
Got it.
you'll do that once the cinnamon roll, the fritter bake comes out of the oven, and
Okay.
and it'll be good.
Perfect.
Okay. So what do you think?
That looks really good, and I can't wait till it's done.
I told you.
Okay.
Okay. What do you do, babe?
Question. I'm going to take this, I'm going to pour it in this dish.
You're gonna pour
Is
it
that
in.
right?
Yes, baby. See how it just kind of oozes out? Perfect. So about, 8, 10, 12 seconds, whatever, depending upon your microwave. You just want it to come on out. Now, you can put it on there just like this. You don't have to add whipping cream or milk or anything like that. That's optional. So I just like to do that because it just makes it a little bit creamier and it'll pour a little bit easier. So you'll see that. So just a splash. You can use the spoon if you want. Of course, I'm going to do, that's good. Just whoop, whoop. Okay, so you're just going to drizzle it just back and forth one side. Just you know,
crisscross applesauce.
yes, crisscross applesauce. Just very gently, lightly. Yeah. Back and forth. I mean, you can't do it wrong, darling.
Oh, you have no idea what I can do.
I do it, yeah, go back and then come around the edge. So, doesn't it smell good?
Smells awesome.
I know it. I know it. You're doing awesome.
I'm gonna put you out of a job.
You're gonna have your own YouTube channel. How about that?
That's scary.
Appalachia's Homestead with James. That would work, baby. That would work. Okay. Are you excited?
So excited.
All right, go for it. Tell me what you think. So it just comes out in like these beautiful little pieces, little chunks. Remember how you said monkey toes?
I do.
And there's the apples. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you? I knew you would.
Yes.
Isn't it awesome?
It's fantastic. Really.
See how easy that is?
Easy and pleasy.
Okay, honey, this is your video, so you gotta close it out. How are you gonna close it out? How you gonna rock it?
Well, like and subscribe because you will like this, and you can't go wrong. Simple, 2-ingredient, fantastic breakfast or dessert.
That's right. And finally, we will see you
On the next video.
Be good.